It used to be my working board, my making plans for the week board, but now it's just intuitive, impulsive, spontaneous stuff. And I love it because all this coronavirus for me is a beautiful invitation to just chill. In a way, we still, we still move forward. We should still do stuff with ourselves, but I don't know. It's just me. So these are, in Judaism, God has like 72 names, and each name has a different essence. And actually, 3 letters for my name, the 3 first letters are also in one of the names. And the meaning of that is the ability to see reality as it is. But here, the meaning of this one, see it? You see it backwards over there. I'm not sure of the expression of them, but I see the shapes, and I believe that they channel energy through those shapes. So this one is to create miracles. This one is to drop down weapons. Lo yisa goy el goy charev. This one is actually Om. Om, like we know, Om. Om is also the sound of the heart chakra. But Om, it's also one of the 72 words, and it means creating creating bridges. So every time when a bunch of people do Om, or even one singularity person does an Om, it's like in my feel, it's like we send a bridge out of our heart that like connects to the other side of the world. And the bottom one is Ashal. Ashal, we have and we have and it means global change. And this one in the middle, which I put in the middle, is one of my favorite ones. It means heaven on earth. So I would take sometimes in the day or in the morning, and I would just stare at them every time. My eyes would just shift from one another, or just gaze, and that's what I do. This is the name of my business in Hebrew, Chazara Makor. And this, we had a work party. Yeah, it's like, ever since I moved from what I did, which is arts and music, I was doing okay money. I was doing really fine. And ever since I started this back to source journey back home, I had a deep challenge of merging it with money. Because spirituality, money, as we know. I'm over that for like a year now, but it took a lot of work and a lot of self-hypnosis and self-belief manipulation in a way, because literally, like, I was so not comfortable with pricing and charging, and I work with people, and it's like, you pay me for me to listen to you. It's something that I do. Literally, even on a bus, a person could sit next to me whenever. It's like I have this strong feel, and like people just get to know me, and I hear their life story, and I find myself guiding them, and suddenly to do that swift start charging for it. It wasn't comfortable, and I was also like really challenged because, in a utopic world, once I was in Panama, and I was living by this river, and I had this little zula. I was living like under a tree. It was like a rainbow gathering, and I did something that was a bit far. And every morning, there were local people that they were going up the river, and they were digging out for gold. Like literally 200 meters from where I was sleeping, 100 meters, you had those people that go to the river, and they work with this mistanenet, and they take out gold. And every morning, I would pass them by, and I would take to the right, and there was this inside, a bit more up the river, you had these amazing trees with agua manzana, water apples, and they were so yummy. And this was a beautiful metaphor for life. This was literally how I saw it, because, yo, guys, you have these beautiful trees that feed you, and you go and you dig up gold to sell. And what are you going to do with the gold you dig up? You're going to sell it. And with that money, you're going to buy food. You have the most insane app. Like, you have here food. Why are you working to sell, to make money, to eat food? Never mind. I want to give you like a view of my room, and tomorrow's a new day. Very much encourage doing creative stuff. You know, it's good for personal development. Gone. This is my little temple by my bed. This is the helium. It's like beautiful, ancient, sacred poetry, my sagey thingies. This is a cup, and every time I write on it something else from one of the letters. We have it here next to me. But at the beginning, I'm going to write this to you. There was this something on YouTube called the Universe Creator something. I'll look for the link and I'll put it down. This ripped. I bought this from Israel. It ripped ever since. There was another page, but it's like you write certain serial numbers that support certain ways. So this number, it supports self-image. Again, back home I was working with people, so it was a very I called it transformational coaching, and it combined healing, homework, and small little things. This is a support to encourage, to increase motivation. This one I actually liked. This one makes like a hopeful life, to release pain. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna write this on the bottom of the video, and you can write down the numbers, and I will even look for this link and put it for you. It's a channel. I like what she does. I like what they do. I'm not sure, because it's like one of those that you don't see. It sounds like a she, but you can't know, because sometimes people change the sound. And for the second shelf, I have some more writing books, and this is my acutonic tones. They're tuned for each one of the chakras. And they have I took out the earth, which is resonance with the heart chakra, and balance out whatever energy center I feel needed. My little temple. These are some necklaces I brought with back home that I didn't intend on when I bought them. This is malachite, which I love, one of my favorite. Green, of course, is one of my favorite colors. But actually, if you notice, I have here all the chakras. I have your heart, I have your throat, turquoise, and amethyst, which third eye, and the next step in evolution, which we are heading towards. This is the big shift that's happening now. Evolutionary, we're moving towards the crown chakra, which is white, which is white, which is the pituitary gland, which is responsible for our understanding that we are all one collective bunch of beings. We are all collective with all these energetic fields. We are all these one. Oh yeah. Like these specific words that I need to find in English that I'm very much used to saying in Hebrew. Collective. Our energies intertwine. We are one. We are one essence. We all come from the same source. Moving on. Some more stones, more beautiful heart quartz, my Indian necklace, my saging, another snail, my pony, which, not pony, my unicorn, which sometimes at night I would light and I would look at it and it would uplift my vibe. And yes, I believe that there used to be unicorns. And over my bed I have, like, it says dream. This is dream, big dreams. And this is for my sagey and my sage, but I don't know where to get the core thingy and snails. And I'll take one more moment with the snail here and say that these babies, they were like inspirational guidelines for me throughout life, because that little spiral, that's like the movement of life. This thing inspires me as in the flow and how something begins and continues. It has so many philosophies inside this little snail of time and essence. And I dig snails. And in Moana, in the movie, when she had this spiral thing, that's what she had to bring back into the mountain, I was like, oh, it's a spiral. Moving on. So the other day I sat a bit over here and played. I took it inside. It's usually in the living room. It's just because this is closed and narrow. Hi. So the acoustics here was better. Back home I would give it this meditations. I would go play with it the streets sometimes. I like the streets. Good meetings over there. Good acquaintance. On to my bath, which this light, that thing over there makes that sound, which I don't like. So a lot of times I would take a shower and a bath in the dark because I'm very sensitive for sounds that, you know. Okay, so here I have some essential oils. This is from a Arab sheikh friend. He has 3 wives, and it's like roses, and it's from Jordan. This is a woody oil thingy that is good for depression and anxiety. This is rosemary. Rosemary is good also for memory and so many healing prophets, and I just like take a drop sometimes. Ylang ylang, it's one of the best fragrances. Ylang ylang is an aphrodisiac and it smells so nice. Okay, I do all kinds of natural, like, this is why I wanted to show you my bath, because everywhere I have a little temple thing. Oh my god, I just realized that I'm doing this video like this, and it should be like that because now it's gonna be black on both sides, and I don't want to start this all over again. So this will do for now, and I hope next time I will be more cautious. Tooth thingy. I make my tooth, I have several toothpaste stuffies. I also sometimes do oil pulling, and I also sometimes rinse with wheatgrass. I started doing that every morning, and that's because I have like all kinds of old cavities that are like falling apart a bit because they're old, and I don't want to do fillings. So I'm trying out this thing. Let's see how it goes. So this has inside a magnesium, coconut oil, and rosemary, and I push it on my toothbrush. Now I'm not supposed to have so many. I do like the small ones for the kids, also because they're cool, but also because they are small and they're soft, so you could get back to the back teeth. Okay. And this one is from Cole. I don't really have to have that, but what I do now is sometimes I get into deep brushes with this, guns with that, sometimes electricity, started in a water pick. And this is like powder. It's from an Indian herbs for the teeth that I buy. So this is also my toothpaste, my hand soap, more stonies that I collected, and my face soap, which is this is from olive oil, only green clay, and more shelves from Israel. This is from Sweetwater, from the Kinneret. I use only natural soaps because, as we know, some soaps have all kinds of crap inside of them, so I'm a natural girl. Moving on, and you know, sometimes you just walk in the nature. These ones are from the ocean, and it's like, you know, it's like mama giving me hearts from mama. And I walk sometimes. I could walk in the wood, in the ocean, and I just like find these little hearts from mama. Being out and about. Okay. So I think I'm gonna bring it to OAP for today, and God knows what and where and who and if this video is gonna get anywhere. And I hope also for tomorrow I will remember to video like this, so it will be on full screen. But for now, yeah, you know, what really matters is it's the essence. It's not the around. It's not how it looks. It's how it feels and what it brings. Feel free for any question, and I'm down with communication. And take care of these days. Take care of yourself these days. And keep it light, keep it simple, keep it uplifted. And